Good evening, everybody. This is Crystal with Crystal's Creations. How are you all doing? Awesome, I hope. So, my husband is at an 80s concert, having a ball. No, he just left a little while ago, picked up his buddy, friend of his, who he went to school with all his life. So they are going to have fun tonight. There's 10 bands playing in this concert. And so I thought, what else to do? Let's do a video tonight and have fun. So he probably won't be home until, I don't know, maybe 11 or so tonight. 11 midnight, I don't know, something like that. So I made myself another pot of coffee. And I thought, let's do a little crafting. So I got some more Happy Mail yesterday in the mail, and I already put it to good work, good use. I've already been playing with it. So how many of you all watch the Craft Roulette show? Show hands. Can I see your hand? Me. Here's my hand. I do. I play the Craft Roulette show. Oh, you know what? I didn't bring in my parameters in with me. But the project was a card. It was split down the middle. That I know. Hearts was one of them. Fruit. You had to have a card with fruit. Okay? And split down the middle and heart. Oh, and colors was jolly colors. So jolly colors could have been Christmas colors. It could have been Jolly Rancher colors. Whatever colors makes you happy. Jolly colors. I think that's what they decided. It didn't have to be Christmas again. That's what they decided. Jolly. They talked about it and they decided whatever makes you happy. Jolly. Happy. You could also have picked Jolly Rancher or whatever. So I got some stuff from Altenew on my own. They didn't send me Happy Mail for free. I wish. But anyway, so for the Craft Roulette card, I made a basket of fruit with a heart. And of course, whatever the 4 parameters tell you to do, you kind of have to follow those 4 parameters and just have fun with it. So I already had some card bases made that I had used with the Spellbinders hearts. And I already had made some split down the middle cards, or joyful cards with a heart. So I decided to cut out my hearts with foiled red heart Spellbinder hearts. Okay. And then I used Gina K fruit. You're my main squeeze fruit and die set that I've had in my stash for, oh gosh, a couple years now. So I used the fruits. So I did a couple of oranges on here. I did an orange on the front cover because then when you open it up, you'll see another orange, a strawberry, a lemon, and a lime. And the basket, you'll have to wait. It's a kind of a fun stencil I did. Wait for it. You'll see. It's a surprise. But here's the card. Remember how I showed you guys yesterday in a video how I did my Aurora Borealis ink blending? On my second card, I finally got it put together, but look at that. And then I did the extra trees that were in Simon Hurley's really cool Winter Wonderland stamp set. If you guys don't have this stamp set, I encourage you to get this. Oh my gosh. If you love Christmas villages as much as I do, you gotta get this. I love anything with a Christmas village in it. I will get it. I can't help myself. I am a Christmas village fanatic. I love anything. I mean, we always set out our Christmas village. I may not always set out the whole thing, but I'll set out some of it. So this next year, the whole thing is going out. I don't care if I have to spread it out. The whole thing is coming out this year. I'm sorry. But I like how this turned out. I just love it. I love how I did my trees. Now, I know they had snow cabs, but you know what I did? I didn't mix any solar paste in here. You know what I did? So I did something different. I mixed lunar paste with pearl white stardust butter. I mixed these two together. It's okay. Have yourself a science experiment and see what you come up with. And I wanted to try and create some green snow, and that's what I was going for. I was trying to go with snow. I wanted to create the snow-capped trees, and I'm almost out. Can you tell? The Crafters Workshop, I'm almost out. I love this stuff, but I'm grateful that I want it. But the one way to soften this, though, if it dries out, spray a little water in it and it will soften right up. That works wonders. A little water works great. So that's all I did, is I mixed a little fake plant in with pearl white stardust butter, which is like a glittered stencil butter. And oh my gosh, you guys, look at this. Look at those 4 trees. They're green, but yet they're white. I mean, if you look at them, you can see a little bit of snow capped on these trees. And I watercolored them. I sprayed water in them too, so I toned them down a little bit with my water. I gotta get me a new Tim Holtz sprayer. I need a new one badly. But yeah, and then I took some more of this pearl white, because you can use this for snow too, and just kind of take a palette knife and spread it on the bottom half of the paper to make it look like more snow, and it just blends right in. I like how this card turned out, and you better believe I'm going to be doing more Aurora Borealis, night sky, ink blending skies. So the sky's the limit, you guys. Once you learn how to do something new, you can do it. So I just learned how. So you see this basket in this card? This is the basket. I used the Altenew Wavy Grid stencil to create my basket for my fruit. My daughter gave me an idea to do a basket of fruit last night, and I went, oh, and I asked her, I said, do I have any dies on my magnets, that I have hanging? Because I looked over here, and I'm like, I don't see any baskets per se, or anything I can use for a basket. And she looked over there, and she's like, no, Mom, nothing that doesn't have anything in it. So then I got to thinking, oh, I'll use my wavy grid stencil that I just got from Altenew. So I did. I thought, oh, I'll just use Weeping Willow Brown by Simon Hurley Creates to create the brown. So I did. So there is my Crafterlet card. I could have put some gems on here, some more fruity gems on here. But you know what? I felt like this card needed to just stay the way it was. Anyway, it's okay. You don't have to put gems on all your cards. If you feel like your card doesn't need to have gems on it, by golly, don't put gems on it all the time. I love gems on my cards. I do. But sometimes when you get done with your card and you're looking at it and you're like, does it need gems? Do I want to put gems on it? I'm like, I just don't know. Then you know what? The card's probably screaming at you, don't put gems on me. I look cool just by myself. So, we don't even put gems on it. So the card was telling me, don't gem me out. I don't be gemmed. So I got these two little stems. Okay, let's back the train up and come right back in, nice and slow. Sorry, today has not been a very good day for me, guys. But I'm getting there. Sorry, just not a good day. Just pain-wise, it's not been a good day. But I keep crafting, I keep going, and I don't stop. I don't care how bad the pain is. I ain't stopping. I don't care if the pain levels are at 50. I will not stop. So, I got this little mini hello from Altenew. You can make a whole card just with this. I have some ideas already brewing in my head with this little Altenew hello. So, there's hello with little flowers. So this is like a layering flower. And then you got the leaves too. And then I got an Altenew. And I am an affiliate for Altenew as well. So I had to add. And these were all either on clearance and also half off too. So that's the only way I shop. I'm sorry. It's the only way I shop. So you might want to check. I will put the Altenew affiliate link down below in the description box, along with everyone else again, because I think Spellbinders was also having a sale. They're having a 25% off or $25 off. My brain does not remember. Sorry guys. When I'm in a lot of pain, my brain gets in a lot of brain fog and I don't always remember things sometimes. So I'm just gonna put my affiliate links out there. And if you happen to see the sale, great. If you don't, I'm sorry. So it is what it is. So I believe there was a sale that was going on until, I don't remember. I honestly don't remember. Or is it over? Because I just got an email yesterday, I thought. That might be... I'll have to double check and let you guys know. I don't remember, you guys. I don't remember. Either that or this week just went by so fast. Maybe it's already over. I don't remember. So my apologies if it's already over. I am so sorry. Okay? So, I know Altenew does lots of sales. A lot, you guys. They do lots of sales, you guys. Lots of half-off sales. They do lots of clearance items. Check their clearance racks. You know, when I say clearance racks, sounds like I'm talking, oh, let's go to the store and check the clearance racks for new clothes. That's the only way I shop, too. The only way. I don't like to buy stuff brand new. That's the kind of person I am. I don't like to buy stuff brand new. I can't afford it. That's kind of how I am crafty too. I buy stuff on clearance or when it goes on sale. So it's just who I am. My husband knows it too. He knows I only do clearance items. It's the only thing he'll let me do is clearance too. But anyways, I like this Merry Christmas one by Altenew. You can do a whole card with this too. I kind of have an idea what I might do with this. So now I have more stuff to do for Altenew. And here's that wavy grid stencil I just showed you. So I already put it to good work by showing you in that card. And I got 3 embossing folders. I did not have any embossing folders by Altenew yet. And now I have some. So this one is called Folktale Birds. Now this one, you can either make it into blue jays or the red Red Cardinals. Sorry, I had to think there for a minute. I had to think about a football team to remember the name of those birds. So Red Cardinals or Blue Jays. And wait until you see what I did with these. All of these embossing folders that I got. Okay. And then we have basic plaid. Now I have it upside down, but it doesn't look upside down. Because if you turn it this way, it looks the same. So now when every Friday night is the Craft Roulette show, okay? And it's on at 6:10 Central Standard Time. Not 6:30, but 6:10. Because I noticed there's a lot of people that are coming in at 6:30. I'm like, why are you guys all showing up at 6:30? You guys are missing the fun part when you're all showing up at 6:30. You got to show up at 6:10 when it starts. Because you're missing all the fun stuff. You're missing the card show, all the cards that everybody made, all the beautiful cards that everybody made. You know, you gotta watch that part too. Because then you're missing your card if you don't show up at 6:10 too. But if you are a major stamp and die company person, or you make stamps and dies, I encourage you to look up Merry Gun Fun, look up the Craft Roulette show, and I think it'd be fun if you were a guest speaker for the Craft Roulette show. Because I just turned in, as of last night, I just turned in my 70th consecutive card. 70th Friday. 70 Fridays in a row. Does that tell you where my heart is, y'all? And in those 70 Fridays, I lost a brother and I lost my mom. Okay? I didn't let any of that stop me from crafting because I figured, okay, would my brother and my mom still want me to craft? Oh, and I lost my grandma too. So I lost my grandma, then I lost my brother, and then I lost my mom. So I lost 3 family members amongst those 70 Fridays. I still watched the Craft Roulette show. I didn't take a cruise. I didn't do any of that stuff. I still crafted. Because once you make your first card for the Craft Roulette show, it kind of sucks you right in. I can't help it. I love the show. I love that Friday night show. It kind of winds you down from the rest of the week. So, it's kind of fun. So, here is another embossing folder. Now, I like this one too. This one's called Banana Leaves. Just good old banana leaves. But there's a lot you can do with this one. Now, I have a monkey stamp set, I think, in my stash somewhere. Or you know what you can do? Wait a minute, I just thought of it. Wait. So here's my other stencil by Altenew, my Illusion Twist. So now I have 2 stencils by Altenew. But I just thought of it. Hold on, banana leaves. You know what you can add to this with banana leaves? These guys. Banana leaves are in the jungle, right? I can add my lion, my bear, and my giraffe. Those would be cool. So that would be cool. So I'm trying to think. What of my stamp sets could I add for banana leaves? What else do I have in my stash for banana? I'm trying to think what I have in here that would look cool. I have my flower and die set here, the circles. I'm trying to think. I have this set too, the wedding set, wedding and bridal shower. It's a fun set. I just wish I had the dies for them. Then I'd probably play with them more. This cacti set. Trying to think. Cacti, bananas, no. But, you know, I was thinking with this stencil or with the plaid or with this plaid, this cacti one would look good. These cacti would look good. Of course, now you guys go over there. I already have a home for you guys now. Of course, so would this. Follow Your Dreams would also look good with the plaid. I don't think this would look good with banana leaves. Just saying. But it would look good with the plaid or the plaid or the wavy grid. I keep thinking they're both plaid, but they're not. And both of these would look good with the wavy grid stencil, or they would also look good with the plaid embossing folder as well. So I have to think. And then I also played with them. So I do a lot of cleanup in my craft room. I don't just clean up my stuff and throw my leftovers away. I clean up. I take a piece of cardstock and I wipe stuff up. So here is some lunar paste and solar paste. So I did a bunch of cleanup. So here's some red and blue. Red and blue together. Maybe a little bit of purple thrown in there. So I did the birds. So here's some more birds. No, aren't those pretty? Now you can add something to this if you wanted to. You can add a sentiment on here and you got yourself some really fun 6x6 cards. There you go, there's your red cardinals. Now I could go in and redo these trees. You can scuff it up a little bit if you wanted to. Go in with an eraser a little bit, do a little bit of mixed media on there. Wouldn't that be fun? There's some more of that red and blue. I mean, look at that. Look at that solar paste in there. You can see that mixative in there. It's just so pretty. Here's some green ones. I mean, I didn't mean to do green, but somehow I got green in there. But that's okay. This would be a Christmas one. I can go in there and add a little red or blue and make these blue jays. Somehow I got a bat on here. I stamped a bat on there on accident. But I wasn't going to just throw it away. So here's some more red with a little bit of gold up there. So you got a little mixed flower, a little bit of mixed tree. And then, you know, if I wanted to, I can make the birds blue. I can give them an orange beak if I wanted to. Here's some more. Here they're a little bit roughy around the edges here, but we all like that rough around the edges look, right? So we got a little bit of red, a little bit of black in here. I kind of like this look. It's kind of cool. So I can go in and maybe add something else in here if I wanted to, you know. But that lunar paste, solar paste look, oh my gosh, I love it. So those are the birds. Now here's the plaid. Look at this. This is just using my cleanup sheets. And instead of throwing them out, I thought, oh, I'll just use these for cleanups. There's that one. These will make some really cute cards. For sure. Some silver and gold. Maybe blue and gold. I can't remember. I think this was silver and gold. Look at this one. All silver. This could be like a guy card. Can put some guy stuff on here. Oh, love it. Here's another one. I like this one. A little bit of silver, little black in the middle, and then gold on the bottom here. Definitely a manly card. Here's one, a little bit of green, a little bit of gold, a little bit of black still, like that roughy around the edges. Here's one, this should have been a banana leaf because it's all green. This is 2 different shades of greens, Tropical Tango, and I can't remember the other. I have all the greens of Lunar Paste. I have all of them, but the only one I don't have is Bee Sting, which is a red. It's the only red I don't have. And then here's another one where I think I have gold and then a stencil butter, which is this one. So there's that on here. So I save all those too. I wipe those on my cardstock. I don't throw my stencil butters in the trash either. You know, use your cleanups for other cards. You could put flowers on here too. They would look pretty on here. That would be pretty. If you have like morning glory flowers or irises or tulips, those would look pretty on here. Here's one that's blue and gold. Isn't that pretty? I like that. So that's the plaid. Now we're going in with banana leaves. Oh, I like this one. Okay. I love the banana leaves. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh, you can even add flying monkeys to this one. Tropical stamps. If you have tropical stamps, you can add to this. I mean, look at that. A little bit of red. Almost got a little bit of fall foliage, fall looking colors to in there. Green, blue, gold, yellow, green. I mean, I went through dividing all this up, trying to figure out who was going to be banana leaves, who was going to be plaid, who was going to be the birds. There's some more banana leaves. Some more banana leaves. All that yellow-ish mixed in with a little bit of orange and purple and blue. Yum, yum, yum colors. Some more banana leaves. Lots of yellows and oranges. Here's some more green, blue, and yellow or gold. Here's an all yellow, orange, goldish tone to it. That is really pretty. I like this one. Here's another one that looks really good. This one's got some greens in it. Got Tropical Tango, and I think I might even have celery. No, this one might have fern in there of stencil butter. I'm not sure which, but mainly Lunar Paste, but I do mix my stencil butters. I tried those out with some solar paste too, and they mix well. So a lot of those were my cleanups. I was testing out all of my green things with the green crocodile tears. So I think I did use fern stencil butter here with some of this stuff. So one of them is definitely a green stencil butter because it's a different shade of green than my Lunar Paste greens. Oh, here's that other plaid I did, that blue and gold. Look at that. I just love those two colors. So pretty with a little bit of black in there. A motorcycle would look good on this card. You know that? Or a car. If you have stamped car or truck, a Spellbinders truck would look cool on this. I just said it. You know what? If you're doing your channel, you know, do your thing. Put something manly on there. So those are the banana leaves. So now I went in with white stuff. Did some white cleanup stuff. This one I just did on my own and added stuff to it. So I inked my embossing folder. Went in with green and then purple, then green, then purple. and ran it through my embossing folder, and voila, that's what you get. All the ink is down there in the cracks, and all your white squares are poking up nice and white. So that's the plaid. Here's another one where I just embossed a white square, 6x6 square, had it come out, and then I took my fern. I wanted a Halloween green is what I was going for, because I was going to make a Halloween card with this. I wanted a fern, a Halloween green lunar paste, but I didn't have one. So my next color, I guess, to use for a Halloween green was fern. And then I went with Crown Me for the purple. So I didn't have the quite green that I really wanted to use, because what I really wanted was overzealous, and we don't have overzealous for lunar paste. So I'm begging Simon Hurley to make some overzealous lunar paste. Please make some overzealous lunar paste. That would really make a cool Halloween green. Just saying. But I wanted to make a really fun Halloween card with this. So that was my goal, because I just watched another live today by Lynn. LV Handcrafted. So if you watch her, she's fun to watch too. So, she just celebrated her 4,000 subscriber thing. So I'm going to make a Halloween card with this one. So watch out. That'll be going on Instagram and everywhere else. So here's a white one with banana leaves with some green lunar pastes and inks. That might be brown stencil butter. I don't remember. Could be ink. I watercolor a lot too, so it could be inks too. Here's more banana leaves. Got some green lunar paste in there. Some inks thrown in there too. Here's another fun one. So I went through my bag of cleanups down here, and I had some stencils that I had done a bunch of stenciling on some cardstock, and I was like, I didn't know what I was going to do with it. It didn't quite turn out for me, and instead of throwing it away, I threw it in my bag of, let's go ahead and use it for something else. So I pulled it out. I thought, oh, let's throw this in the embossing folder and see what we come out with. And you know what? Throwing it in with the banana leaves was a score. I'm glad I did that, because I love it. I love the look. The palm tree and this brown stencil thing design that I did on here, it looks perfect. It looks like a perfect tropical look with the banana leaves. So, you know what? If you guys have some stencils that didn't, you know, do so well with you, you know, the way that you wanted them to do, save them. And save them for your embossing folders. You know, don't just throw them away. Save them. Recycle. Make a card anyways. You'll be glad you did. Like me, I'm glad I saved it. I knew I'd find a good use for that. Here's some more cleanups I did for banana leaves. I like this too. This was ink, watercolored. Just cleaned it all up, and voila, got banana leaves. And here's this one. Oh, I love this one. So vibrant. Lots of reds, purples, greens, oranges. I mean, a little bit of blue. I mean, it's so pretty. And yes, that is all lunar pastes and inks, because I watercolored. Here's another one with banana leaves. It's so pretty. All those colors. I think these are all inks. Yep, all inks just thrown together on a piece of paper. And then thrown in with the banana leaves. Now we're doing birds. the birds, I tell you. I'm going to go in and color these birds. I know they're kind of hard to see, but this was a cleanup from a stencil that I have by Hero Arts. It was my trees. So I had inked the brown on the tree stumps, and then I inked green on the leaves. And then I cleaned it up by wiping it on a piece of cardstock, like this one. Yeah, like on this one, of course. There's the underside of it. Look at that. You couldn't even do either side. That looks really cool. I like this. But on this one, I'm going to go in and just kind of go in and color the birds. Do their little orange beak or black beak, whatever color beaks they have. And then go in and add some color to their feathers and their stuff. And then maybe color the tree trunk a little bit. And the flowers, give some color there. So they're not just all white. And then this one was another stencil that I did. And I don't know if you can see the birdies. I can see them on the back. Look at that. You could do either guy. You can do either side, you guys. I mean, either side. Have fun. The sky's the limit with these 3D embossing folders. I mean, have fun. Play with them. I mean, I might try both sides and see what side I like the best. But for me, I like the 3D. I like the up, raised up on the edges. But this one was another stencil that I did, and I even did some spraying with some Tim Holtz mica spray stains on here. And I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it. I was just having fun one night and just playing with my sprays and a bunch of stencils that I have that I won from scrapbook.com, and I was just playing with all those because they're from the Crafters Workshop. And I thought I gotta play with all these more often. And so it went into my bag of need to use this for something else because I just wasn't sure what I was gonna do with it. So I pulled it out today and I thought, oh, okay, let's put this in the bird pile. So I did. Here's another bird on white. This looks beautiful. I like this one. I mean, look at that. You got yourself a red cardinal and you almost got yourself a blue jay right here. I love it. Totally love it. I love that back too. I keep looking and I'm like, oh my gosh. Altenew, you guys knew what you were doing when you created this embossing folder. Just so pretty. I mean, look at that. The beak, though, that's going to kill me, though. I'm going to have to make both of those a different color so I can tell where their beaks are. But this one's mostly blue, so add blue to it. This one looks mostly reddish orange, so you can make it a red orange. We have an ant that loves red cardinals, so... or orange cardinals. There's actually orange cardinals, you guys. Did you know that? There is. So you can make orange cardinals too. They're rare, but they're out there. And I would love to feast my eyes on an orange cardinal. Oh my gosh, I would love to see one. So here's some more that are brown with a little bit of orange on it. I like this one. This one is beautiful. It's already got orange on his beak. This one's pretty. And the last one, and then I'm going to end my video. So here's this one. It's got a little bit of green, blue, brown, green flowers. But you can make them a different color if you want. So again, I was just having fun playing with my stuff. So, and who knows, maybe these birds will be put in front of an aurora borealis night sky. I don't know. I might have to do that. So, anyways, I will talk to you guys all later. let me all know what you all liked the best. So, anyways, I will talk to y'all later. Love ya. Bye.